Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bran. We're back with some more Project Zomboid and Odette story. It's late. Let's see here. All of our gun stuff is in this one. So let's move some stuff around. We have 7 hunting knives. Alright, Odette. What all else can fit up there? Decent little amount of stuff. Alright, we've made some room in our bang bang box. We're gonna have ourselves a beer and head to bed. Real quick, we're gonna check our generator as a matter of fact. 7896, looking good. And dead we go. Grab ourselves something kind of easy to... How's our weight looking as a matter of fact, Miss Odette? 79 to 1 arrow down. We got snacks, chips, tuna, granola bar. Alright. How many shotgun shells do we currently have? None in there. Okay, so not a ton. We have 2 boxes and a full shotgun. Looks like it's gonna start to get foggy on us. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and do some harvesting. Grab our trowel. "19 cabbages. Excellent job, Miss Odette. They were not seed bearing yet, but we have tons of seeds, I'm sure. Something tells me that wasn't quite enough for both of them, so seed. Yep, you need 9 per, so we'll grab a few more. And we'll hold off on those 2 patches of cabbages. We'll wait until they are seed bearing. Oh, we got a worm, buddy. What do we need to water them? Stick our trowel back up and pick up our watering cans. Equip primary. Equip secondary. Alright, nice job. Put our cabbages up. Miss Odette is not going to be hurting for food anytime soon. That's always a good thing. Let's eat the rest of our oats. Is that going to level out our weight, Miss Odette? Not quite. We can definitely afford to eat some more high-calorie foods at this point, just to try to at least get it leveled out. There we go. Get a little sip, fill our water bottle, and the weather does not look good. That's alright, we're going to be sitting in our car for a moment, grabbing the loot from our last loot run. Which was quite a good bit of stuff. There it is, that DE pistol. Don't have a magazine for it. DE magazine. Alright, awesome. Oh, nice. We do have 4 more boxes of shotgun shells. That brings us, I'm thinking, to a total of 6. And our VHS collection grows. Fantastic. What else did we have on us, Miss Odette? We still have some jars, a jar lid. A jar lid, but that is completely full. Put these extra bags in with our extra clothes. We'll put our soap out here. We don't have any soap. I'm sure Miss Odette will like a nice wash with some actual soap instead of just splashing some old dirty rainwater on herself. Leather gloves again. Alright, a DE pistol. Yeah, that does way more damage than our MG pistol. Slight bit more range as well. 44 magnum rounds. Alright, that's what we gotta look for. Not a ton. Maybe that's why we went with the MG pistol. Oh, what did I just do? .44 magnum round. Let's open one box. Get that pistol all loaded up. The magazine inserted. And let's unfavorite this MG pistol. Put that guy up. Attach it to our holster. Alright, I feel good about that. Does way more damage. Let's favorite a few rounds. We'll put the shotgun shells up as well. We have 2 boxes on us. Alright, what else were we carrying? A gas can. We can put that downstairs. We'll put that in our spanking new Franklin all-terrain ride right here. And I guess here shortly we'll have a reason to go to the gas station. We got plenty of empty gas cans and a gas can. Alright, now back in the car for the loot. Was it 45? Nope, 44 magnum rounds. And we almost have all of our loot haul brought inside. Alright, let's unload the Magnum. And compare that to our DE pistol, around about the same amount of damage. I believe the DE pistol is way lighter than the Magnum. Not way lighter, but it is... As a matter of fact, it is... Our Magnum is slightly less heavy. I guess that's potentially just due to also we took the bullets out. Inventory management. It's a little boring to watch, but it's part of the game. And we got some pants and some boots. We're gonna be all set by the time it gets chilly outside. And the fog is clearing up. Excellent. Should be just one more trip back and forth. And as a matter of fact, we'll take the food out of the glove box as well. And hook up our new ride with some snacky snacks. Put some coffee in there. Obviously, that makes you unhappy to just eat. Not surprisingly, I'm thirsty just to eat coffee grounds. But, you know, just in case you ever find yourself in that position where you're getting tired and you don't want to be, that coffee will come in clutch. Still not quite seed bearing for our last two cabbages. Miss Odette, we're going to have to build ourselves another box here soon. I'm thinking we very well might. I'm thinking a tissue can be burned. Not 100% sure, but I'm thinking it can be. CD. And our extra big hiking bag. We don't need an eraser. Don't need any of that stuff. Don't need a wallet. And we'll put our twine outside here for the moment. A little hungry. Let's just go ahead and eat that whole can of bolognese. I believe our weight is 79 and one down arrow. Be better if it was 79 and steady, but one down arrow is definitely not bad. What do our skills look like, Miss Odette? We have read all of the books that we can, it looks like, except for Carpentry 5. So we're going to spend a little bit of time reading. Not that, don't know if getting the Carpentry 10 actually does anything. Maybe makes your constructions a bit, have a bit more HP. Oh. If there's any around, they will be on the move after that meta event. That was quite loud. Weather's not looking great. Puddling right on up. And we're getting a bit hungry, so we're just gonna go ahead and eat one of those bags of chips, maybe both. We could afford it. Right, Miss Odette? Yeah, there we go. 79 and steady. That's a good weight. Let's see, Miss Odette. What do you look like with your pistol drawn? Oh, yeah. We like that. Quite the force to be reckoned with. Although I doubt we could hit anything with it right now. We will eventually be able to hit things if we keep, for the time being, getting them with shotgun. At least we know we can hit things with the shotgun, even though they got to be pretty close. Get back to reading a tiny bit. And getting a little bit chilly. I guess it is September. Which makes me wonder, how long have we been a survivor, Miss Odette? 1 month and 25 days. That is something. 1,817 zombies. Mercied. Back inside, have ourselves a beer. A little sip of water, fill our water bottle. Grab a couple of more bags of chips while we're at it. Oh, walked away before we opened our soup. Alright, let's go ahead and get some sleep. That was kind of a day in, but it happens. And back up at 5:20. The weather still does not look fantastic out there. But we're going to go ahead and call it a day here. I want to thank y'all so much for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying Odette and her story. If you are, if you could please drop a comment, like, maybe even consider subscribing. It would mean a heck of a lot to me. I appreciate y'all so very much, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.